I'd say with Meskula, I probably could have been between 8 to 10 listings this year. Meskula alone. Other listings I would have gotten myself through referrals, etc., which was also building my reputation as a listing agent, which I do also contribute to this program as well. So I've been with Meskula for probably two and a half years as of now, and I can't quite recall when the last highlight was, but it's been busy. You know, it's one of the best investments I've made within my real estate career to really take off and take me to that next level. One of the things I was looking to do was to position myself as a listing agent. I wanted to capture a lot of qualified leads. You look at door knocking and all of these different avenues, and they may have worked, 20 years ago. Today, it's not going to work. You can knock on a door, you can knock on 100 doors, and someone might be interested in selling in, 5 years, but they're going to find another realtor before then. So, we're advancing. We're moving forward in this world. So, leveraging technology and utilizing systems that work on your behalf to increase your efficiency is, I think it's mandatory, and to be able to kind of be proactive and take your business to the next level, you do have to make some investments. And for me, this was one of the best I've made. So utilizing, in I would say an advanced CRM, you could be at different brokerages. They'll provide you with some form of a CRM, and they're either overly complicated or technical, or you really can't do too much with it besides look up a name and a number. This works quite well, along with the, I guess just from the whole process to capturing a qualified lead. There's a lot that goes into that. There's a lot of people or a lot of realtors even that try to, invest their own money into ad spend and create their own ads, but they're completely missing their target audience. And when they do that, they're spending money that's getting them nowhere. No way to qualify the leads. So the leads that I work with are qualified. A lot of them are, if they're not ready to sell now, they are ready to sell in the future. So I guess that's kind of what I mean with regards to a system. It doesn't matter, what business it is that you're in. Specifically with this industry, I find a lot of realtors are unwilling to invest, and a lot of people have been caught up into scammy situations, and they don't want to risk it. I think the biggest thing you can do is do your due diligence, do your research, and if you're not investing, not just financially, but investing your time and looking how to advance your business and improve your operations and become more efficient, you're going to fall behind. So no matter what, if it's a time investment or a time investment combined with a financial investment, you need to be willing to take that risk to move forward. And, if you do both of those, and especially if you do your due diligence prior to making a financial investment, getting an understanding on what the company offers and, how the systems work and how it's truly going to benefit you, make that decision. And it's tenfold what you get in return. It really is. So for me, I was a part-time agent, primarily working with buyers, and working with buyers. Yes, you have good buyers and people who are qualified and pre-approved, and you're great, but they can come and go, and they can go with another agent. You might not be able to make a viewing, or you're traveling all around and you're spending money on fuel and spending time viewing properties that they aren't making offers on, or putting lowball offers on, or whatever it may be. So a lot of that happens. So, for me, it made a lot more sense to position myself as a listing agent to attract more listings. And that's what I've been consistently doing for the last, I would say year and a half now. And I am fully employed as a realtor at this point in time, self-employed, I should say. So this is my full-time role, and I would say, 90% of what I do are listings now. I just wrote my first offer on a property, and I think, I don't know, seven plus months just the other day, because I'm working primarily with listings and listing agreements, and getting offers brought to the sellers and presenting those offers. And that's less travel. It's less time consumed. There's a little bit more of a financial investment to market the property specifically. But ultimately, that's how I want to position myself. And, with this program and positioning myself as a listing agent, I'm bringing in, more volume, more revenue, and it's, less time consuming, non-income producing activities that I'm doing. For 2025, I'd say with Meskula, I probably did about, it could have been between 8 to 10 listings this year. Meskula alone. Other listings I would have gotten myself through referrals, etc., which was also building my reputation as a listing agent, which I do also contribute to this program as well.